I quit real estate for digital real estate and I made a little over 900K in my first 18 months. You're living in the best time in human existence to accumulate wealth and true leverage because everybody's playing on the same playing field right now. And it's only going to take me about 5 minutes to break this down. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then you'll probably just keep on believing that big old lie like I used to, that real estate is the corner path to wealth and 90 whatever percent of millionaires become so through real estate. And that is just a load of hot, stinky doo-doo-y crap. Look, seriously. I fired my job April 1st, 2016, and the first business that I got started in was a small niche in real estate called wholesaling. And I had heard all this stuff about real estate being passive income and that's how you get wealthy and whatnot. And I bought into the lie, I bought into the myth, I bought into the hype, right? So I got started in real estate thinking that I would make some cash through wholesaling and then flipping properties, and then I'll become a landlord and I have all these rental properties and whatnot, and now I have passive cash flow and I'll be able to make all this passive income. It's a lie. Because what people don't tell you in real estate, one single family household, if you're killing it in real estate, you're gonna be making like 500, 600 bucks a month in cash flow. Like if you're killing it. If you're doing this on a single family household, they say like, oh, you're killing it. But in order to make some real life-changing money, you would have to accumulate a lot of doors, and people don't tell you if just the AC unit goes out, that's your entire year's profit gone in just one repair, right? But once I got started in digital real estate, which is digital products, whether that be ebooks, courses, communities, softwares, apps, AI agents currently really hot, right? Once I got into monetizing my actual intellectual property, a true asset, which is my IP, something that really solves a painful problem for someone within the marketplace, and then I just bundle my intellectual property in a vehicle of a digital product to help somebody get from where they are right now to where they want to be, and then just simply close this transformation gap right here. Everything changed for me. My very first digital product was an ebook. My first month in selling my ebook, I made a little over $19,000. I was like, oh, this is why everybody's on the internet. This is insane. And then once I paired my intellectual property and the products that I create with a true digital asset of a YouTube channel, I was like, this is really insane. And this is actually that quote unquote passive income that everybody was telling me about over here in this space. All right. So think about this. If you have a YouTube channel, you don't even have to have the biggest YouTube channel in order to really make some life-changing income for yourself. I don't even have the biggest YouTube channel yet, but just the other month, I got paid about $4,000 just from the AdSense on YouTube. I'm not even talking about the backside of it as far as the business of digital products and whatnot. I would have had to own a lot of rental properties for that same $4,000 in positive cash flow. But with this, it's all for the good. There's no debt. There's no overhead. There's no tenants. There's no insurance. There's no property taxes. And it's building my income, impact, and influence because I'm thinking like a contentpreneur instead of a content creator. Content creators just do whatever and hope that they can get a lot of views and cross their fingers, hope that they go viral and that they'll get paid for some AdSense. And then maybe somebody that actually does have true digital assets, true digital products, a business will pay them to promote their business. Whereas a contentpreneur just offers something that they own, that they create, that provides them true leverage for the lifestyle that they want to build for themselves and simply just offer that to their audience. So how this works, say that you have a micro niche YouTube channel where you only make videos around a particular painful problem that the digital assets or the digital products that you create solve for those people that you're making the content for. Well, what starts to happen is that you get this crazy compounding effect because what the content creators are shooting for, you'll get that. You'll have all these little mini versions of yourself out on the internet getting money from the views and the AdSense once you have a monetized channel, and that's not that difficult to do if you're just consistent with it. That will happen. That's not the goal here. That's just a little cherry on top, right? But you have all these digital assets working for you, but at the same time, all of these assets are going to be driving traffic to your digital product, which is where you are really going to be making the money with. And then you get this crazy compounding effect where you have the compounding effect of a YouTube channel, because YouTube is the only evergreen platform. It's not about the content that you post today getting views today. It's about the content that you post today getting the right views from the right people that lead to the right leads that convert to the right sales for literally weeks, months, and years to come. On a month-to-month basis, the best performing videos from my channel, not only from a view standpoint, but from a business standpoint, are videos that I did months ago, a year ago, and 2 years ago, because I just started my YouTube journey with what I'm doing now about 2 years ago, right? Well, guess what's gonna happen? The videos that I'm posting today are going to be getting seen months from now, next year, 2 years from now, and beyond. And if you just look at your favorite channels, whether it's from an educational standpoint or an entertainment standpoint, if you go to their channels and you categorize it to most popular, most likely it's going to be something that they did a while ago. If you check that video, it's still going to be getting views every hour on the hour, years later. It has a compounding effect. I haven't seen anything like it. I built social media audiences to over 100,000 followers. The most amount of money that I've spent on ads in a single month, Facebook ads, was a little over $100,000. I haven't seen anything that has a compounding effect over YouTube. That's why I decided to go all chips in and build on this, because you have the compounding effect of the YouTube channel, which is a digital asset, with the compounding effect of your digital product tied together. And this is just like digital real estate, because think about it. What is real estate? All real estate is that you own a piece of property in the world, right? Well, if you treat YouTube like a business instead of just like content, and you're thinking of it like a contentpreneur and treating it like digital real estate, well, every time you post a video, you're just creating a new piece of real estate in your little corner of the internet world. And it's really insane the power that it has. And also, just from my small micro niche YouTube channel, the other month I would have had to pay about $60,000 in Facebook ads for the same amount of impressions. And an impression is simply just an eyeball, right? Not a view. So when you pay for ads, you pay for ads per impression. It's called a CPM. CPM stands for cost per mil. Mil is just a fancy word for 1,000, right? So you pay for impressions per 1,000 impressions. Well, when I was running ads, I was paying about $25 to $30 per 1,000 impressions. The other month, with the impressions that I got from my YouTube channel, which is just an eyeball, anytime YouTube shows your content to anybody, think when you're on the home screen of YouTube, even if you're not watching something, all those thumbnails, you just gave that creator an impression. Everything that's on the side of this video as you're watching it in the suggested, if you look at those, you're giving those an impression, right? Stuff that comes up in search results, you're giving those an impression. I would have had to pay about $60,000. Actually, let me just give you the math in real time from this past month. I like to speak from facts instead of hardcore facts from currently. I don't even want to talk about the other month. Let's just talk about right now. If I look at my content over the past 28 days here, you'll see right here, I've gotten 1.8 million impressions. So let's just do the math real quick. If I take 1.8 million divided by 1,000. What is that? What's 1,800,000 divided by 1,000? 1,800. Now, if I take this 1,800, hopefully the magical whiteboard will just do this math off the top of its head instead of mine. If I take this 1,800 and I multiply it by 30, boom, magical whiteboard's working. Boom, that's 54,000. So just within the past 28 days, I've gotten $54,000 of the same amount of attention that I would have had to pay in Facebook ads. That's insane. And on top of that, within the past 28 days, I've gotten paid a little bit. Let's see, what's my revenue? Gotten paid about $2,400 as well. So I got paid $2,400 to build my income, impact, and influence. Got to save $54,000, and I have a business on the back end that I'm monetizing as well, where I'm helping people get great results in my community. It's credited at the top. The power of YouTube is insane. And you don't have to have a large audience to build a successful business. Just a couple weeks ago, a member in my community, he got a $10,000 sale. He doesn't have one video that's gotten over 30 views yet. The people that are tuning into him don't care that he doesn't have the largest audience. They care that he can help solve the problem that they have, which in his niche, what he's monetizing, he has an offer in the AI space, right? But everybody has something to where they can package up their intellectual property, package it up into the vehicle of a digital product, and then use a platform like digital real estate to market their digital products by truly just adding value to people. And then you don't even have to think about advertising anymore. And that just becomes a plus, because if I did want to run ads, well, guess what happens? I now have a pool of people that I could retarget, which are the most profitable ads. I have a pool of people that I could retarget of people that have spent just these last 28 days, almost 20,000 hours watching my content, 17.8 thousand watch time hours. Do you think those ads, if I wanted to, and retargeting would be profitable? Probably, yeah. But that's an option. I don't have to. And I know years past in every business that I was in since 2016, when I first started my entrepreneurship journey, had to have a big marketing budget. When I first got started in real estate, when I fired my job April 1st, 2016, before I ever made a job for myself, I was doing direct mail marketing. I was sending letters, physical paper mail to people each and every single day. I fired my job April 1st, 2016. I didn't get my first check in real estate until October, mid-October, with $16,500. People were like, oh, $16,500. That's a lot of money. Everybody was like, oh, how do you do that? But if you take the $16,500 and you divide it by the 6 months, you do the math right there, that's $27,500 per month. That's not anything. That's survival. Plus, from that $2,750, I had the marketing expenses, because mail ain't cheap. I don't know the price of postage currently, but say if postage is 40 cents and I'm sending out 1,000 letters a week, I was in the hole. I wasn't making any money. Then got started in online digital marketing, started to experiment with ads and whatnot. And I'm like, man, this stuff gets expensive, because people don't realize that ads, you have to spend a considerable amount of money in just testing the creative to try to find something that works. And then when you do find something that works, the ad fatigues so quickly, and then you always have to be constantly experimenting. It's not like you make one ad. When I was making ads, you have separate audiences, right? You have your top of funnel, which are people that are not aware of you at all. You have your middle of funnel, where it's like a warm audience. Then you have a bottom of funnel, which is like a hot audience, a lot of people that are familiar with who you are. Well, just in running ads, I would shoot about 15 creatives of top of funnel content per week. Then I would shoot about 5 pieces of middle funnel content per week and about 3 to 5 pieces of bottom of funnel content for ads per week. And then I would constantly be testing all of these. Well, that gets expensive. And then once you do find something to scale, typically your Facebook ads account, it breaks as you attempt to scale. And then you're constantly testing and stuff like this. Whereas you can use the same approach and make content for people that have different levels of awareness to you here, but you're building this true catalog of digital real estate in the meantime, where you're actually getting paid for it. And then if you do find a winner, if you choose to, you have an audience that you can target with that stuff. And you pretty much know what'll work for that audience and what they enjoy. And you can make ad creative that doesn't come off or look like an ad, but it's an option. And you'll see a lot of times it doesn't even really make sense to do the option if it doesn't fit in the lifestyle that you want to create for yourself. And I'm all about lifestyle. I'm in this to go to bed when I want to go to bed, wake up whenever I want to wake up without an alarm clock, and do what I want to do when I want to do it, how I want to do it on my own time. And it's pretty cool. It's a swell time over here. And I ain't going back. I ain't going back. I ain't leaving. I don't know if you've seen, what is it, The Wolf of Wall Street? I ain't leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm back. Hey. Oh, I'm so glad that I got away from it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So just think, in the digital world, we're living in the trust economy. And people buy things from people that they know, like, and trust. If you just focus on not building a personal brand, but building a micro niche YouTube channel around a problem that you solve and consistently show up for people to whereas they know, like, and trust you, you will be able to convert that attention, that right attention, into dollars and build a pretty cool, successful online business for yourself. And when you're thinking like this, you realize that you can do a lot more with less. Like, I left an Instagram channel, which at the time of me recording this is my biggest platform. I don't know how many followers I have on there now because I haven't been on it in about 2 years now. But when I quit it, I had over 120,000 followers. Had 14 or 15,000 TikTok followers. And like I said, the most amount of money that I spent on ads in a single month is a little over $100,000. YouTube trumps all. And there's a reason why the people that you see having success on YouTube, they're not really worried about social media or ads or all that stuff. Everybody that's doing all that other stuff, they wish that they could get YouTube to work. It's the best. It's not the other way around. And if you are serious about actually creating true digital assets for yourself to build a true digital product business off of your intellectual property and turn your YouTube channel into a digital product sales system, saving yourself time, energy, and money, that's what SYSTM stands for, then go ahead and click the link down in the description and join this Crowded at the Top community. And look forward to building with you. And go ahead and check out this video right here about a step-by-step process to where you can turn a micro niche YouTube channel into that system, saving yourself time, energy, and money. It's Crowded at the Top.